Time to find out, folks. Buckle in. Mezzy doesn't fear the fight to Fountain. Maybe he should have. Ooh,
don't peek anything.
The 90 damage gush back onto ZywOo as well. Certainly not going to be comfortable. You can see Tyloo try to charge this one down. G, the tip of the spear to get beyond the bathrooms. Flash popped and blind him. He gets surpassed by a teammate. And remember, ZywOo is just working with that 10 points of health. Another flash comes out. They try to elicit ZywOo's peek. Ooh, can't stop that bomb plant now, can you? Second player long gets popped by Mozia. And there's Mercury into the kill feed on the flank hold as well. So difficult place for Flamesy to try to piece together a clutch. And they're going to pounce on the reload. Here we go, Tyloo. Nice. Pistol round win on the T side. Lin Vision may have stolen the show back at Austin. But Tyloo also had their days. Bomb getting caught inside a connector is kind of weird here. Nobody actually helping out. Trying to finally come at Flamesy from the flank, but that bought just enough time for Apex to get into the middle of it all. Oh, and he does find the headshot onto G.
15 seconds.
Reaction. Trait frags back, and Jam Young killing Rops to pick up Bomb and go for this sprint, but the ump is already locked in, and you know Mezzy. Mezzy's just gonna buy his time. Wow, the clock expires. What an awkward exchange inside connector.
He might die still. He's gotta be careful. Oh, he dies after time. All that utility. Oh my goodness. That is kind of unfortunate to happen this early in the game. What do you mean be nice?
Just making sure you're gonna be nice, Launders.
I'm nice.
Okay. Got a nice guy over here.
Oh, I forgot. What's his name? Forgot his name.
Rob saying so nice. Kills Mozia off the back. And while the rest of this pack of Tyloo players starts taking a look towards A site, yeah, Rops is going to disrespect it. Knows that some space has kind of been given over. Creates the space really on his own with the smoke. But by dying, creates a bit of uncertainty here. Mercury with an M4 trying to find a chance back into the round. You could go join Jam Young on long, put that bomb on the approach, but they get smoked off before they can really position close enough. Although flash is here for Mercury to get him onto Apex. Both sides end up eating it. So an unfortunate piece of util that kind of puts the odds back into Vitality's hands. Flamesy's flank goes unnoticed, and this one just kind of dries up. A final attempt to knock down the doors of the A site, but
don't die after time again.
Once Mercury tries to plant, if he does so,
he's waiting.
Flamesy's letting that clock expire, and it's after time again.
2 deaths after time this early. That's tough. That's pricey. He looks like that one rapper, but I can't remember his name.
You know, that one.
That saucy rapper.
Ooh. I know you mean.
Ja Rule.
Snoop Dogg. See you later, Pistols. Made mincemeat by Mezzy and Flamesy. Uh-oh. There's a big momentum shift out of the gate here. That magic starting to slip, and you know, you saw it when Yukindar won in Chengdu. First thing he did was throw up with the hand signs. 3-0, 3-0. Because that's the first time that Vitality have been beaten that badly.
Yeah.
You know, G2 by the skin of their teeth.
It's funny though, because you see that and you think, Mal's probably watched that, you know, like, we could have done something like that. Like, we had a chance to actually win a couple of these finals.
Before they try to both fight for another title. Flamesy, dude, he's been given a lot of space to operate when it comes to short B, whether that was holding back the bomb inside a connector the first time clock expired versus Tyloo.
Yeah.
Now this time just happy to take an angle towards short pipe, and
It's just melting him down, though,
Yes,
too. Oh.
doesn't feel like Tyloo can get their way going. And if ZywOo takes his time with this, doesn't need to. Bomb gets dropped.
Don't die after time.
Time is going to expire,
Don't
and
let
Jam
him.
Young could die.
Okay.
ZywOo shows a little empathy.
That's Mercy, yeah.
Kills him. No, it was Mercury. Kills him before the clock expires. Apex can't help himself.
because when you spray at this, when you look at the spread on the wall back there, it's always so wide, but he's just looking for a random headshot if you can find it, looks like.
Does let him get close, though.
This is nice.
Flash comes through, Flamesy turns in a panic. Mezzy with one, Apex with one, 3 kills back to the Tyloo favor, and guns to be picked up in the process.
That was nice, the lead off with the nade and everything. Gun gets dropped. Oh.
Rops is already in, though, and you know G's still sitting on default. He wasn't able to grab a better weapon. Tech9's in hand for the other two, and Tech9's could still be enough.
Rops knows he's here, though, right?
Yeah, he's gonna go for the wide angle, sits on the railing, falls down, and finishes this off. So considering the sudden pounce that came at Vitality, winning that one, holding it off, and moving forward with one on a 5-1 CT lead. Apex.
New spot.
Looking to make up for that last round, takes the fight into connector. To hell with going for the wall bangs. He'll just take the heads-up duels. Did he have to go for a third? You can be the judge of that. But he swings into the opper, and that is Tyloo's chance back into this round with still 1:15 to play. Okay.
That was so nice.
Damn.
What was it about that it felt like it was almost off the scope?
Because
but it was...
even on the scope, the only thing we saw was a foot.
Yeah.
You only saw from the shin down.
Damn.
And it's sundown on long. Damn, ZywOo.
I need to watch that back 3 more times.
I
can't believe it's not butter.
So very smooth. Don't die after time. Rops has got this one in the bag. Quick little execution to the back of Jam Young, and Vitality right back into control of the situation. Set up beautifully by Apex getting so aggressive in connector on his own.
Something about that just felt so sub-tick. Yo, oh, maybe the bend of that end of the scope is so ridiculous. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Just like an AA gun, man.
That was awesome.
Flak cannon to the attempt.
What's an AA gun? Is it just shoot beer in your mouth?
No, sir. No, not AA. An addict's worst nightmare. And Tyloo's worst nightmare now has just continuously been Flamesy inside of the short control. Every time he takes a look at this part of the map, he's coming away with 2 kills. We get a little rebuttal here in G and Mercury's attempt. And cut down to a 1v2 is not bad, but you won't find that connector flank.
Just don't die after time. That's all I ask.
Scary that that's sort of been the silver lining for Tyloo. Any round they lose where they don't die after time. But he has split up the CTs.
Yeah, maybe it's winnable. Maybe. Oh, if he could just figure this one out, though. No.
Rops doesn't waste a moment. You know, it's another one of those situations where you're left up in a potentially winnable 1v2, but you're up against Rops and you're up against ZywOo.
You'd take any win you could, right? You'd always use everything you knew. And then, you know, we had Olaf pass and a couple of small things that were actually safe for the major, but oh, for the most part, that's too much of a liberty. But gee, okay, he's actually put ZywOo in an interesting spot. Outside the scope again, misses.
There we go. Capitalizing on a ZywOo miss and also sensing Apex's shenanigans inside of the bathroom. Now Flamesy's gonna have to come sprinting up. He'll be met by a Molotov by the time he arrives. And this is an excellent chance for Tyloo to get a second.
Solid setup here from G. And Jam Young, obviously the workhorse for this team on a rifle. And with the money left over, are they gonna humor this retake? They're just gonna see if they can do some more economic damage. Yeah, attacker, you know, he's down to $0, still not got his first kill.
sitting on this bomb to make sure that the defuse won't come through. That's 3 up for Tyloo. First time we really see ZywOo kind of frazzled, stuck between the 2 shots.
Attacker's having a tough day.
0-10. I wonder what his ADR is. ZywOo's got support behind him, and Mezzi and Robs.
Oh, they're everywhere, but
I thought
not
there was
looking.
Smoke front bathrooms, but they both walked through it.
Through it.
They literally walked through it, and ZywOo still manages to get away with one.
It's funny they walked through it, but didn't clear anything.
Whoa, site player down, but this nice wrap around from Apex. Only nets him a single kill, but the assist comes through on the Mezzi nade, dunked on for the last one. ZywOo not going to depart just because the fire pops in front of him. Oh, flash is fantastic, though. Now, Robs is in a pressured spot to provide something, but both your stars go down empty-handed.
I like how he, well, this is just a joke, but he didn't decide if he wanted to leave or shoot, and he did neither.
Yeah. That's not a very ZywOo.
You don't normally see that happen, yeah.
Usually he does both things correctly.
Yeah.
And I don't want to take it away from him, but I also want to say it hasn't been like the most comfortable half from ZywOo. You think about the time he got caught out on Party.
Yeah.
He gets a kill last round, but still kind of swarmed. This round as well, just kind of stuck between 2 mines.
Don't let this round go. There's some good utility damage coming in from the CT side. And the rotation. Oh, no.
This flank is huge. Apex gets it. Flamesy strikes one down, but now he's going to need the additional double. Oh, insane! Headshot to close. And Tyloo go up in smoke.
That flame burns bright. Wow.
All you had to do was cross. But not made easy by Flamesy.
Oh, that's, I mean, the spacing looks just fine if you're Mercury coming in right after.
The first one's the hardest.
First time ever. Get the camera.
And this one's gonna go down smooth. Vitality, it seems. Flamesy back in with another multi-frag for the road. Final round of the CT side from Vitality on the brink of double digits. And again, dude, how many times have these fast flanks ended up costing Tyloo bodies? Mezzi, not a part of this round. It's Rops who gets the timing. And again, just G unfortunately dropped empty-handed. Mercury gets pummeled by that frag grenade. And Vitality come through comfortably with a 10-2 CT side. This flash, those Berettas, should be all she wrote. It's all about the timing. And it gets a little bit away from him. Players push beyond. Insta-kill for ZywOo on the attack, and he will not stop anytime soon. It's Apex with the counter flashes that make that entry look all the easier. And so G and Mercury tasked with a difficult 2 versus 4. Make it just G. Ooh. Oh,
Yo.
G Louise, 3 kills deep. It's now just him versus Mezzi. Just when you thought this one was over, the wraparound from Mezzi is just gross.
That's really annoying because what a moment that could have been for G.
Taking a look down the monster pipe is Attacker. And that frees up the rotation towards A, but still Vitality take their time. Oh no, through the smoke. Apex at this distance as well. Attacker going down like that draws Jam Young back down towards B. They've left options open with Flamesy still up towards the bathrooms, but B-side's gonna get overwhelmed and trying to take a chunk out of Vitality on Overpass. You gotta respect the challenge. Unfortunately for Tyloo, they have come up damn near empty-handed. It was a pistol win in the very first round that didn't get converted. One round beyond that sprinkled in. And Vitality's T-side flawless. So we go 13-2 as Vitality are looking to pick themselves up and dust themselves off after losing the Chengdu Grand Finals. They want a chance at revenge versus Furia.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.
Vitality's last goal this year is to beat Astralis' record in terms of tournament wins. Still got a couple to go.
Only a couple left. Ooh, fast move by Mezzi. Good challenge from Mercury out of the vent. That's going to turn the attention of Vitality back for a second. He even ends up with a second kill himself. Mezzi, though, still thriving. Backside, he hangs on for dear life as G gets pushed down through the squeaky door, and Apex is going to have to come through main to scoop that bomb back up. Ooh, this is a wild one.
Whoa, it's Jiwoo.
Oh, Mezzi, you're a kill.
Yo, excuse you.
A victim, in fact.
Wow, clearing that. He's a genius.
Now Apex hanging on to the single door. G announcing himself as he sprints down. Swings it wide. Apex point blank on the hold. Oh, he gets popped. Apex wins out. And that one is a tough one because another moment where Tyloo get that close.
Ah, yeah, you do. And
buckle up. We got.
We'll have to see about my pick'ems.
Sure.
It's going to be Carrick if you want me to curse FaZe again.
FaZe Silver, FaZe Silver. I'm working with a psychopath.
Don't sound like that.
Nice flash in for Jam Young. Just plucks Mezzi off the back line of that group up. It's crazy to me that at 25 seconds, the only thing Vitality have going is this ramp hit, especially
It's actually weird. The bomb, yeah.
Yeah, just left that bomb, huh?
Wow.
That was Mezzi's death, I think.
You're calling this a top 5 called team?
Well, Apex
they can't even plan. They don't even know the bomb
was
there.
not part of that pack. Dude. They just left that bomb behind when Mezzi died. They still don't seem to know it.
Is this the worst Vitality round of the year?
It could have been.
If anyone else makes this move, it's just slightly silly, but ooh. All right. Love that wrap. That's beautiful on Mosey. And oh, Mercury will blow that open himself.
Yes, sir.
Smart move.
Still had just enough cover there for Flamesy to get away with a kill, but at least there's no double down from Flamesy. However, total silent cross outside beyond that. It's going to be G on high alert. Throws himself into the bomb site instead. Does that pull them back? Bomb starting to peel away. Apex leads this rotation upwards instead. And right now, it's banking on Rops being able to find some kind of successful exit from this hut.
They're playing ramp too long, I think. They've got a very strong split here, but they're just, yeah, they're super convinced that it's lower still. And that's why they've left Mercury over at ramp. Oh, but this just kind of ruins the A site.
Yep.
A risk they couldn't take. A good call here for Vitality. But I think in their brains, it was the only one they could make. The only move they could go for.
Robs gets cleared by Mercury, at least here on the flank. So pressure back onto the A site. No pressure to come in from heaven fast enough to stop that plant. But it will be part of the retake if they send it in.
Top Hut's crazy. They don't know if it can be a heaven retake.
Completely smoked off as well. Apex plays top hut.
How's Mezzi watching that?
Oh, trying to set it up with the flash, and Mezzi gets popped in the process. Dodging the flash is Apex. He goes down without a kill, and it is Tyloo to stick the landing on the retake.
I love that. I mean, they're going to try to overstress his rotation here with this outside presence. As Zywoo can find anything to turn someone around. There it is.
AK picked up by the second man in. Zywoo down with nothing outer. Yeah, Jam Young here to help out wonderfully.
Oh, headshot through the box.
Nasty stuff from the back of the ramp.
Wait.
Apex a little late to the party, scoops it all back up.
I need to see that back. What? Yeah, he's toying with him.
And it's perfect.
That's great.
Works out wonderfully for G, who somehow gets that wall bang. Let's cue it up.
Yeah.
First shot easy.
Oh, yeah, right. It was the fat side of the box.
Gross.
My God.
Gross wallbang. This round's been very quiet. Playing ahead of the smoke, but unable to get the better of Mozia.
Nice.
And his cover comes through. Attacker serves up the distraction. Mercury finds the 4th kill of the round, and what a stop of Vitality in this one.
Wow, go off, man. That was some beautiful rifle work from Mozia.
With a high post above those smokes, standing on the roof of Garage, it's gonna free them up to come play in anticipation of this commitment.
Uh-oh.
Attacker, yeah, is right. Tries to look away from it, ends up getting bulldozed. Luckily, yet again, it's Mozia with the multi-frag towards that door. No hunt, animal!
Oh.
Now we're talking about teammates. This is no longer just G's op online. Vitality clumped up by Squeaky, trying to go for the vent dive. Multiple bodies down. G could get overrun. Oh, he will, and offer to op over. Do they get in position before others rotate down? Rob's holding the further the doors, tries to go out to support that bomb. Jam Young takes a look at sight. First piece of cover goes down in Apex. You got a Tech-9 stuck back sight and an op smoked off.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Recovering within it. Mezzi actually finds his. And that gives space soon enough for Robs, but control taken over by the retake already. Robs is gonna end up finding Mozia. Second player behind him still in ramp, and no, it wasn't a control climb up, but just a rafters walk instead. That player now taps bomb. That's gonna burst Robs back to the scene of the crime. Door gets closed in front of him. In the thick of it, they come away with the defuse, playing for the round win.
In CS3, they're going to randomize 6 digits. You got to put them in.
Have to play with a numpad.
Yeah.
Mezzi's gonna have all his on the mice. Attacker locked into the corner here as Mercury's got fire down beneath him.
I love it.
Burned by half, and still it is headshots for Mercury.
I love it, man. He comes in to help Attacker. He takes a deep angle, and you can't shoulder swing that. You have to commit to spray to him, and he's got a better fight than you, so it was worth it. Every little bit of HP.
Zywoo's got an op duel queued up here inside of lobby. G trying to overstack that bomb. Good angle and will not miss the shot. So Rop's a bit late to the party. No longer teammates to work with. Loses a quarter on the first fight. 3 to go. And it's a great distraction to set up Mercury for another one. Triple kill Mercury as he comes running and diving into the ramp room. Flamesy doesn't trust this garage. But it feels like he's going to be tasked to wrap through smoke. And he exposes himself on the edge of it. Fizzling out our Vitality as this T-side's gone on. You said you wanted to take that bomb site with protocols, but I mean, trolling is the word Apex used.
And then he didn't really finish the comm either, so it's sort of, half an idea. It's definitely a lot more going on. 20 seconds, but they are in the site. If they walk up onto this Attacker, he's been having a struggle.
Yeah, but they line up right there. Bunch of damage done on Mezzi. That's Mezzi with a second kill this round alone. 2 players inside of the vent. Oh man, they could jumble this.
They're not gonna flash, it looks like. Oh, this is a big risk if they just want to double up the vent.
Mezzi tries to reposition. G is going to take position in heaven as those flames burn out. 2 players still to emerge out of this vent. It is not a comfortable exit. Barrel even gives a warning over to Apex. And the second player doesn't come out immediately, but the heaven player's down. And a turn
No way he won
Jam
that.
Young towards the corner. Puts Mezzi on ice. No business winning that one. No business making this 9-round comeback of a CT side.
And Tyloo don't need grenades. They're coming in with absolutely nothing here on T side, running it lower, right into Mezzi. Full force.
It's gonna go down with nothing. Zywoo gets gushed in the process. Rob starting to lean back. Vent nearly shut down, but Flamesy swoops in for the trade frag fast. 2v5 turned 2v4, and G's not wasting this chance. Now we're talking about a Vitality that's getting dumpstered.
Yeah, they're getting smashed. This is, I mean, yeah, only needing 3 rounds is one thing, but it's different when you get the voice comm and you see them like the, you know, one of the worst rounds.
Trying to figure out where he is with the utility, but nobody's put a nade on Mezzy just yet. Will they write off this threat? They keep looking. Yeah, nicely covered here by Mozia. So he gets dinked in the process, which is a valiant effort out of Mezzy, 5-7 only. But a smoke to give them all that space. Does Flamesy throw the Hail Mary? Oh man, backs turn to him. And he's not able to get that second one. Apex will finish off what was started towards the ramp. It is man advantage Tyloo, but it's not an immediate bomb plant. They take their extra second. Rops gets closer off that timing. ZywOo finds the kill upstairs.
Clean headshot.
And Rops is going to have players kind of pinned in, but they will fight their way through the double doors opened. Very aware of that looming threat of Rops. And now ZywOo on the scene for the clutch.
Can't
no
find
kills.
this. Yeah.
And time ticking already.
It's basically impossible. ZywOo gonna have to cast a spell here.
There's the first on attacker. G back to the double doors.
Yeah.
But G playing fantastically at the moment, and ZywOo not having the tools for the job. Tries to stick around for damage. Bomb could pop. Yeah, doesn't get away with it, but so be it. It's 5 down both sides, and yet another round Tyloo's way.
Yeah, it's hardly a win to even get those kills.
ZywOo gonna try to fight this. Wow. Okay. Jamyoung falls into the crosshair. And somehow ZywOo walks away with a kill, because he could have damn well gone down empty-handed. Taking their time, though, and separating. G, get that gun out. Oh, it gets pounced on. That's the bomb dropped.
Oh, they don't get the trade. Oh.
Flamesy trying to fluster it. Does still give time for Tyloo to go either direction, but you've got players on positions either side. Mezzy, it's a one and done. Heaven support's good. And it's going to be Rops to make that difference. There's the fourth for Vitality.
That actually does make it different. That was actually the round that would have just allowed them to crush and close this game instantly.
One smoke, one molly, one flash left. Did they make use of this wall? It gets popped open first. Mercury could try to get over, but it's going to be heard. Oh my god.
Oh.
Apex dies to the P250.
That's the guy you want to get, right? That's
Cut the head off the snake.
Yeah, I mean, full tilt death right there.
Blinded MP9.
Oh
Tech
my
9 gets
goodness.
its next one. Somebody's got to be the hero, and it is not happening. ZywOo will deal with the threats outside. It opens a door for Mezzy to dive vent, but he doesn't know just how dangerous this could get. Just how deep Tyloo could go.
He's thinking about it.
Bomb plant on the Astralis side. Planter out there in the open. He's waiting for the coverage to be offered up. This is taking time for ZywOo to get downstairs, and G's gonna press his issue up against the door, closes it in Mezzy's face.
He's getting squeezed.
G gets just run through on Mezzy. And now ZywOo's gonna need an ace,
No way!
and that's denied. Tyloo take a 12th with a P250 kickoff over towards Secret. It's a man who can't believe his luck, because there's no way that you can beat Vitality 13-4, right? It's one thing to rob away their map pick, but the fact that this is a 13-2 loss against Tyloo into a huge lopsided recovery. I wonder where they would have put the odds coming into the second map themselves. Tyloo. 5-7 collects another one. Rops trying to keep it going on the ramp, but that is where his luck runs out. 1 kill to his name, 1 to ZywOo. It's the players from the bottom of the board that are going to have to pick this one up if Vitality have any fight left in them here on Nuke. M4 in Apex's hands, watching his teammate screen, comes out through the smoke to his death. Trade frag from Mezzy is only there for 1. A total domination of ZywOo and friends here on Nuke. You can barely believe it. They can't laugh this whole thing off because you've got a real chance to send Vitality down to that lower side of the group. No brainer. lot of utility pressure on Apex. He's spamming that Glock away, cut off from his teammates. They better go all in A. Into the bracket, crossfire. Rops responds. 2 headshots from Rops, and Rops alone with a bomb plant and still some space before Tyloo's reinforcements arrive. It's one inside a library, added now a second. No alternative path into this retake. It's going to have to be 3 players strong on the Moto push. ZywOo concerned about apartments, but he will soon find out there is nobody coming from this direction. Mercury and Jamyoung hit the ground. And it is G and G alone. Confirms ZywOo up in the apartments. Bomb beyond the halfway point. And no kick for him. It's going to be Vitality with a pistol. But a Vitality pistol and 3-0 start wasn't nearly enough on Nuke, so don't get ahead of yourselves just yet.
That is kind of wild. It ended up being 4.
Surely, this time, they hang on to it. Again, pressure out of the gate. ZywOo just taking that fight into Banana. Mozia trying to post up on the angle. Trade is right there for the taking. Still good damage. Mezzy having to deal with half his health bar dropped. Utility blanketing the entry routes. Mercury's gonna get flushed out. Yeah, great pressure here from Vitality to keep it on thick. G's gonna clip Rops and try to flank down middle as the bomb looks to run towards that vacant B-bomb site.
They keep mollying pushes and being a little aggressive. This is gonna be a whole host of problems for Tyloo. Let's lean into that and just go ultra aggressive. You try to think, oh, let's tie up some loose ends and make sure that we get a pick off and then slow it down and whatever. But for a fast solution for, one map, if they haven't really got that together, I think some more overly aggressive tactics where they're forced to trade down quickly, that could be a nice solution for them, but easy to call that when you're not playing.
There it is. There's that run you want. There's that pounce.
Oh
my God. Jamyoung, 2 backs turned, locked into the logs. Plays it aggressively, but not carelessly. They could just smoke off CT.
They're just gonna go for it.
Yeah, Apex already on the brink of this.
What a move.
It's a bold one from Vitality. Jamyoung chucks his nade back so that he could just play towards the coffin door instead. And barely off the mark there is the half-health Rops. They're going to go boost in the back of sight.
And they fake the banana run back. Let's see if it gets calmed or not.
Add to that this fresh coffin smoke. And you do not have a comfortable retake just yet for Tyloo. Now, there are 2 incendiaries. There is a frag grenade here for G. Definitely tools for the job. Rops getting flushed into the open. Drop to the offer. Lineup right there. And then Apex cleared.
Nice.
So, sure enough, you've got yourself a double-man advantage. You've got just strong utility for the retake, and Tyloo piece it together to get their first round on the board.
Wow, it would have come down to the clock if they didn't try to boost at new box. But this from a 3v5, I do love to see this call coming close. I'm also happy to see that Tyloo pull the retake off if, advantageous situations are a problem for them.
Post the op up, Rops is coming. Is he ready for a sniper on this angle? While the banana fight goes Mozia's way, locked into the sandbags, a double kill on his own. There's no flashes over the top, and on top of it, G's off strikes well from the apps. Desperate recovery attempt here from Apex, and he's just trying to get out of here, barely standing on 16 health. Bomb his responsibility. Another moment where Tyloo fight out of the gate, and another moment where they could walk away with a round win.
Not every day you see Vitality struggling to trade, of all things, and we have 2 3v5 starts. This one's actually 2v5 for a second.
Apex not alone here, but feeling the squeeze of a low health bar. And then Mercury is going to deal with Flamesy. So this one gets dire suddenly for the in-game leader. Dead on the reload. That's 2 in a row, Tyloo. G trying to stoke the flames of this upset.
Said, give me some love. It's going to feel like they're losing if they drop this round as well.
Mezzy eating those flashes, but it does go both directions.
Uh-oh.
Oof. Dangerous game for both those players. Feels like a coin flip who comes out on top with that kill, but Mezzi's got it.
Yeah, he was just a bit more careful.
And now the question will be, how many times can you take these kinds of dangerous starts and get away with it?
They can't make that full conviction rotation right now. And they've left Pit wide open.
Getting flashes on the process, but G has done a good job of avoiding it out of the gate. Attacker single kill. And a ton of pressure on Jam Young with so much distance still to cover. That is Vitality breaking down the doors of the A site.
Staying organized there is definitely difficult, so I don't want to minimize that, but there's a few things. I'm keeping inventory how many nades you have left. They want to go for that 3B play.
That constant threat of some kind of antic, even just throwing out that mid-smoke. If not for Flamesy, just instantly charging to the other side of it. Good nade damage. Mosey down to half. Oh my god!
Yo.
Jam Young jams himself down Banana with an MP9 double kill to his name. Just totally takes Vitality off guard. Storms them.
Yeah, okay.
Just guarantees that nobody comes through, even if it does feel early. Still had a little more for the job, and now you've got that player hard dedicated back sight.
They better be watching this smoke, though, if they want to take advantage of it.
Missed Molly. Ooh. Vitality making mistakes here on the execute. Do still flush the player out of dark, but Jam Young on the side of Coffin, and G catches one with the nade. Rock comes through, and it's a smoke spam out of G.
Wow.
Pressure from the rotate. 2025's #1 off guard. But that has been a case in a few of these. We go to 35 seconds for Vitality. Not a comfortable amount of time to make this ARAP happen, but it is a 5v3 numbers advantage for the take. And a missed shot out of G is going to give a good amount of space over to Vitality. A valuable chance to wrap around into the library. They want this off, and he's going to fight tooth and nail to stop them. Quad kill for G on the anti-eco. Again, just feeding him energy, powering him up as this game goes on.
I wonder if he's still going to the gym every day. He says he's going every day because of Molodoi.
Easy to tap down through these unarmored players.
You might have the right routine. Oh, he hit him. He hit him. But fair play to ZywOo. It's a harder target, and he jumps up, and we can kind of sit on that gun. It'll be a nervous moment for G.
Even more nervous now that the A defense starts
to
fall. Jam Young's going to try to test by walking through the smoke. And he walks right into Flamesy holding the corner. So a given gift by Tyloo is going to be a vacant A bomb site. Vitality, at the very least, a 6th T round win.
It sounds so sad, doesn't it?
Just the fact that they started this half 4-0. But they will, in fact, leave it.
Yeah, they're going to
at least 6.
It does feel like that. Sometimes it feels like you can see the upset happening. I guess you hear it when it comes to their comms on Nuke. You see the result of some of the so many rounds coming down to the clock is a shock for me. Seeing Vitality having issues in that department.
Just when they're thinking about trying to apply pressure, it's only the nade that comes over top.
This will be a quick win for Vitality if they just want to take car control and full exact, because Tyloo are slow on brackets right now. Yeah, I think.
Ooh. A lot of damage on Mezzi.
Wait, that actually works out very well here for Tyloo. They sussed that one out nicely.
Even more damage with the frag to follow. G's gonna clip the wings of Flamesy towards Arch side and doesn't die to Rops. Rops could try to go split into the B side of things. But now we hit 45 seconds and Apex starts to run that.
Wait, no, yeah, that's
back.
You're right. They should be going B.
Rops sits in library. The
They're already down
players
mid.
start to push off, and I mean, if they come back to Rops towards A, this is done. Oh man, you are stuck inside of Banana. Apex knows that the pressure's on now, and he drops to Mercury. It's going to be ZywOo to have to double back around, deal with this pressure from bottom mid. One down, another to go, confirmed by the utility, but eventually he's going to have to hit that site, and they're taking the fight to him. That is Tyloo with a 6-round CT side after Vitality kick it off 4-0. This game is on.
They're not the team that's excited to be this close.
Nah, numerically, Vitality did a good job to start strong, but in terms of momentum, we're talking about Tyloo with hands on the reins at the moment. Oh, that'll help though. ZywOo spams the smoke to get the opening kill in second pistol. Molotov to disrupt the pit hold. ZywOo's not able to get that multi-kill that he very much would have wanted. And now we're talking about an Apex in CT spawn with players creeping all around him. Bomb starts to depart.
That's
Never
nice.
mind, they don't come his way. They leave instead to take a look at B, where he drops that smoke ahead of their arrival. And that's a tough ask to go through that. Not with any flashes, not with a smoke of your own, not with a Molotov to disrupt Rops on this perch.
Apex isn't helping though, he's back in CT.
They just burst right through, and that's gonna lead them into the meat grinder of the dual Berettas. Rops ends up finding his 2, and there's damage on the ones that remain. Still though, Apex gives a bit of space for them on site. And no kit for the Vitality retake. Attacker's gonna take himself away from Mosia. It's a separated duel towards Banana that Flamesy picks up with ease. 30 health, 1v3, and that is where Vitality are gonna find yet another pistol win, yet another chance at starting a second half strong.
Yeah, I mean, like on the lower end of things again, where you're looking for G's teammates, for...
Holding on to it for the time being. Now, this B-side's looking prime for the taking.
Man, they have full brackets. No one's moving over to help Apex. Why not?
He's gonna sit on coffins.
Okay. Why?
Goes for the entire mag spray. That opens up the door for Jam Young to come over top. Finds
like
the completely open B site.
It's like they stopped talking to each other there for a second. Or maybe it's just as long as Apex stayed alive, they could have a retake. But kind of wonder why they need to do that.
Instead, we're going 4 players on the Banana retake. So I wouldn't even consider that top orange would be occupied.
Yeah, no one. They just don't have a round here. What's happened?
That is a breakdown.
So I turned up the faucet of communication for a second because everything is looking right. I mean, they can 4-1 with brackets and whatever, but like, if no one's coming, they don't have vision on B.
Trying to challenge in front of the fire was Jam Young. That'll cost you man advantage early. M4 looks to rear its head through the mid challenge. And this is a Vitality that seems to just be signing up for fights at the start of this round to try to take it back quick. Oh, what a turn from Mercury.
All right.
I mean, lucky to be alive on 3 points of health, but they'll take that and the momentum that comes with his opening.
Is he gonna bring the bomb late? No. Yeah.
Doubles back onto short side. ZywOo drops down. Would have been heard, of course, so they know where he is locked in. Surely. They try to hone in on it, but the corner occupy comes through. The drop down onto ZywOo, and then the activation through the arch side. We go 1v1. Apex has a huge health advantage. Time is not on Mosia's side, and he will take him down. A single bullet to get the job done. Apex just pushes that one over the line. And again, Vitality confident. Apex taking the fights down. Banana, Mezzy activates already, and again just tethered each and every step of the way. Rops there to make the difference this time around as ZywOo barely disengaged alive from that one, so you'll give plenty of time for Tyloo to try to piece together the recovery here. And they're not holding an open angle, so it is going to give space to the CTs to do exactly what they want, but he survives. 97 damage there on Mercury. ZywOo's low, and they get clipped at the perfect timing. Both Ts come out from their corners to activate, and we go tied game, 8 rounds all.
Man, the rotation, maybe it's fine if they win the, wow, if they win the retake or something, but to be honest, that's the second time somehow Tyloo have figured out a way to get to B when it's extremely weak. And it doesn't feel like they're splitting atoms here. They're just kind of going B because it's open.
It is indeed just ZywOo's scout. Flamesy drops another smoke in front of it. We've seen Tyloo kind of throw caution to the wind and jump through these sorts of smokes. I don't think this would be the round to do it. At the very least, pop it open, try to get through with some element of vision. Still, ZywOo shaves one off and gets away. He's already got Mezzy on the rotate nearby. Bomb is planted, and gun advantage over to Tyloo, but enough nades certainly for a retake attempt. Further damage out of the scout as well.
That's a lot. It could get hairy. I love that they just planted the bomb quickly. Tons of pressure on the CTs to go for something quick if they're going to.
Still, you've got to press your way through the smokes. flash to get it active. Second flash blinds the other two. Robs and Mezzi come together for the frags. Falls onto Mozia, bomb ticking fast, and another one from ZywOo.
Wait, do they have time?
They don't have a kit, so he better hope that he made it on top with still 10 seconds. It's gonna be close. Another close call.
Oh, they got it. Wow.
Tough one to stomach if you're Tyloo. But they're gonna just try to play this one with tempo, pace into ZywOo. Take him down while he can offer nothing here in the 18th, and Mezzi is already on a scramble to try to hold back the balcony play as bomb is being planted. Tyloo look Vitality in the eyes and confidently push their way through that defense. ZywOo gets shredded, and it is going to be a Vitality that may just tuck their tails and save.
No one's coming at them this quickly.
Man advantage for Tyloo in this post plant, and a lot to lose if you're Vitality. This game remains tied at 9-all.
I'm saying nobody is planting that quickly on a take versus Vitality. They're clearing more things out. They're taking their time. Tyloo are getting right down to business quickly. This is a round they had nothing to lose. They ran at this, and they'll suffer some losses in the end. But I think fine with them. The fact that they get away with a win here is crazy.
And at least one Tech 9 for the road.
Tyloo looking to show up in Hong Kong.
Unbelievable that Jamyoung's still alive, taking more and more damage from the util. Vitality trying to fight tooth and nail to get the better of that banana duel.
Here's the lure. Oh.
It's a tough one here for Mezzi. Smoke's been up for some time. They could have crossed already, but instead they've double backed. Gonna be supported by the bomb and everybody for Tyloo on this A approach. We hit 25 seconds, defenders in position, but which way will ZywOo look? Mezzi doesn't get his kill immediately. Rops, it's only one. So ZywOo's gonna tuck himself into the back of this site, and Mezzi's gonna tell him full focus on short. Mezzi dead, it is all ZywOo now, and he hits that headshot onto G. Pressure forward from Mozia, and Apex's arrival in from the short side smoked off. Massive health advantage over both, and he knows that bomb plants in the corner. Mercury, it's a Galil, and he needs the headshot. No! The cleanest of rifle work needed to put Vitality's IGL down.
Oh, he couldn't buy a bullet. He just needed one.
A lot on the line with that round. A chance to make a sprint, not just for the finish line of map 3, but a sprint to playoffs in Hong Kong. Right here, right now, versus ZywOo's Scout and Pistols. Flamesy trying to be set up. Fast rotation for Vitality. Are Tyloo getting ahead of themselves, or is Jamyoung gonna bail them out again? They want to double back, get the hell away from Banana.
Yeah, I mean, they go fast no matter what. Jamyoung with the spray looks a little bit sloppy right there. Didn't even adjust. Maybe was slightly blind. And that peak's perfect for Rops.
And pressure further down Banana from Mezzi. You want to fight fire with fire, Vitality will give you that fight.
Yeah. They'll hand you the gas tank. This one's not dead. It's just a little bit scary, but G's still up with a smoke. They found this open B site every single time. This round looks like it'll be no different. Oh, wait, that's smoke, and they got Apex to peek on mid.
Yep.
1-1 to sights. Will they think that Rops is playing Arch, or that they've committed 1-1?
Oh, Mezzi's got some hesitation, worried about that arch wrap, doesn't want to leave Rops entirely on his own.
Oh, this is a great call, it looks like.
Wow. Tyloo took their sweet time with this one.
Shout out to G, man. It's all about those, it's the minutia. He gets one free peek from Apex right there for that smoke. You're not going to get a full rotation. He got the kill off that peek.
Mozia nailed it. And then that bomb plant backside, but again, Tyloo's players looking to start to split. This is going to be a critical duel here for Mozia. Oh, it's a little later. He gets it. Plus G's on for the trade. An 11th for Tyloo. A bottomed out economy for Vitality.
Oh, I don't know about this one. Vitality, biggest series that they played in, and a lot of their best of threes had comebacks.
Whoa, flash pounce. Good sequence here for the attackers. Mozia, though, the only one with a kill so far. Pressure on ZywOo, and he almost holds it all. But still they puncture through. Still they fight on. Damage is immense, and the flanking out of Apex so well timed. The perfect distraction served up on Moto. Mozia tries to get a little damage in, and it is Flamesy dropped to half health. Does he read the Apex flank? Absolutely.
Oh!
Flamesy still comes through with the spam, and Vitality fight on.
Such a good read. I wonder if that smoke started coming up or if he was just jumping over it. Either way, and he got that second kill locked down. Pressure back on Tyloo just like that.
And of course, they bottom out the banks, Tech-9s and utility. And an early look towards Banana. Flamesy, what do you sign up for? Oh, takes a dink! 92
He's
damage off of the pistol, peeks down into it and is dead. You've got support still behind the sandbags, but that player dropped. Attacker on the prowl.
They're coming for it.
Apex on the full retreat in the back of his box site. A triple from Attacker. It's been a rough go of it this series from him, but finally a chance to shine. And as that pressure remains high, ZywOo looks to keep the pressure up on Coffins. Rops inside of the smoke, holds. It is a 12th round on the line for Tyloo.
They have the save. I mean, they have no money for this. Wait, that nade. Oh, the molly pushes them back. Oh, they just want to so bad, obviously.
Still, though, man, this is a smoke, a flash, a kit for ZywOo.
Yeah.
It's everything he would need. With flash support from Banana comes in, and they're trying to take this fight. It's costing them. And now Mercury's down to just a Glock. The gun is irretrievable as he crosses over. He'll get caught. ZywOo on the bomb.
Are they too late?
Again, it comes down tight, but he's got this, and that is 11. Again, a critical error.
Oh, they've ruined it.
At a critical juncture in this game.
Oh, they tried to chase down that kill into CT. They would have had no money to bring it to map point again.
Oh, they pounce though. Nades in hand, flash is good, but the boost is even better. Mezzy perched, Flamesy offers one, and a Mercury pistol put down. It's gonna be Vitality with 12. This is Tyloo in a tailspin.
Oh no.
The game was right there.
It was right there. It was done. Pushed, but now the map vision is all on Vitality. What are they gonna do to trick them?
No tricks needed when you soften them up that badly. Another frag grenade in anticipation. Low health bars here for Tyloo, but pedal to the metal, charge into B, dealt with by Apex and Flamesy. That close to playoffs. But if you take a swing at Apex and the rest, you cannot miss, and Tyloo just did. That close, man.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club,